I am so crazy. It is me, Quita, aka Malaysian Quita, and of course, welcome to the stream. Welcome to SIN TV. Today's juicy topic is a piping hot one indeed. And what we're going to be talking about is, do men go out with really ugly, I mean really fugly, ugly type of women only to validate themselves, to make themselves feel better? This is something that I have dealt with personally. So I was like, you know what? Let's talk about it. So we'll be talking about that a little bit later. I got news, and more news. Okay. So all about Overwatch, all about Fallout 4 and some of the updates and all that good stuff. And a very interesting story from Princeton in regards to diversity outreach, because this is something to me personally, it's something that I feel like not a lot of people talk about, nor who knows, maybe some people don't care about it, but I really care about diversity outreach and making sure that every single institution out there that teaches education is really focused on giving balanced ideals to different cultural groups and interpretations. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit as well. But let's get into some riot talk, okay? First off, I was requested by my other fellow lady streamer of color. I love her, Raven Honey. I will have the link below this video. So on YouTube, of course, youtube.com/user/SINTV now. Ah. Okay, so I'll make sure I do that because she's awesome. So she requested for me to play Overwatch because she's so awesome. She came into my chat yesterday and was like, "Why are you not playing Overwatch?" So not that she sounds like that, right? So I tried it. I downloaded it last night and I was really excited. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to play Overwatch. I want to see what all the hype is about." And then all of a sudden, as I open it up, get ready to play, get ready to, to stream today, I come and find out that there is a compatibility issue with Overwatch and my video card or my graphics card. So I really need to get a graphics card. I seriously I'm so glad that I am getting one. Like I was talking about yesterday, I am getting one. I am so excited. Let me move my mic here because I notice it's a little bit hot. But yeah, I am really excited to get one. Like, I am pumped. So let me adjust my volume here again because I know sometimes this can be a little annoying. There we go. Yeah, now that's a little bit better. It's not like ridiculously loud. But if it is loud and annoying, please let me know. I know my voice can be annoying sometimes as well. But I digress. So, on top of all that foolery, right? Overwatch won't play for me because of graphic card like compatibility issues, and I'm just like, really? So I have an awesome friend who is going to give me their graphics card for a really good price. So I'm really excited. It will play 1080p so I can finally play freaking Terra, man. Because I want to see why it's the #1 MMORPG on Steam. I want to see why, well, not everybody, but some people make such a big deal out of it. So I just want to find out, So let's continue on here with some Devillian and getting into our juicy topics and all of that. I cannot wait till I get this stupid graphics card into this computer. And I tell you, building a gaming PC, it really sucks sometimes, Yeah, you can get one that's pre-built, but if you want to customize it in a way that really works for you, you gotta have some patience. Let me tell you that. You gotta have balls busting patience. All right, without further ado, let's play some freaking Devillian. So last time we left off, I'm still trying to feed this stupid dragon. I also learned how to use the megaphone ability. So this is what you do if you're not familiar with megaphones in Devillian. So all you do is you go into your general chat and then you hit \A, or pardon me, wrong, incorrect, a \, and then you hit space, I think. All right, let me actually make sure I got this right here, because I know I'm always like goofing up and stuff. All right, so let me check my inventory. Okay, so yeah, it is \A. I was correct. I am a jerk off. Okay, so you want to make sure you're in all, and then you just go a \. Oh no, it was \A, pardon me, \A. And once you hit enter, it puts it into announce mode for you. And then after that, you put whatever you want. So, not whatever you want, okay? But you put the message that you need to put out in order to get other players to join you or things like that. So this is what I will say. So I'll say, hello everyone. I am looking to form a party to defeat, and it's like Savanhar or Savonhar. So Savon Hard. If you are interested, send a whisper. I almost spelled send a hipster. Oh, that's horrible. That would be cool if you could send hipsters, though. That would be pretty epic, though. Okay, so, and then all you do is when you hit enter, then you see that my message has been megaphoned to everybody. And then it really depends. I mean, let's talk a little bit while I'm playing here. In regards to how I feel about the Devillian as a gaming community. I have to say that it is kind of lukewarm reception until you get up into the higher levels. I mean, you know, and you could say this applies to any kind of MMO community, but you have days where it's good, you know, and then you have days where it's kind of horrendously, you know, awful. And then you have days where you're like, you know, this could be, wow, that's kill number 1 here. I'm probably gonna die like 50 times in this game. Just watch. But I'm telling ya, like, it's just insane. It's really, really insane. Like how lukewarm the community is. Well, for me, I can't speak for everybody, but for me it was a lukewarm response until once I got to like I'm like level 21 right now. Then it seemed like people are more receptive, especially people who are lower level than you. They tend to be a little bit nicer. And then you just get some people who randomly, excuse me, will randomly send you, like, HP potions and stuff like that, which is really super nice of them. I mean, they don't have to, you know. And then I think they have these things called, like, I think they're called like affinity gifts or whatnot. Man, I am just rocking and rolling right now, man. Look at all these corpses. Man, they really, see, you die a lot in this game. That is what I realize. That you die a lot in this game. But yeah, I'm really pissed that I could not play Overwatch because my computer is like super behind graphically. And yeah, it's quite frustrating. Alright, so let me see what I have in my inventory. Yeah, I'm gonna need this for sure. Because I'm sick of dying, dang it.
Ale will not abandon us.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, my soul has been healed.
Remain faithful.
I will try. I will try. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, so let's just start it off. Let's talk about our juicy topic of the day. And that is, do guys only go out with ugly women in order to make themselves feel better. And I would say for some guys out there, I will say yeah, because maybe they've been put down for being ugly as well. So, and we all, it's not only men, okay? It's women as well. Let's be fair and balanced here. We all go through a period of our life where we want someone else to feel our pain. We want somebody else to feel our discourse. And as a disclaimer, I am not a psychiatrist. I am just talking my opinion, okay? So, we all get to that point in life where we're like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being treated like crap. Like, I want to be treated like a human being. Like, I actually want to be... Oh, someone did whisper back. This is awesome. Let's see. And see, here's the other problem I've been having too, where when you try to send a message, they can't accept it back or something. It's just really weird. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Oh, you can make new tabs as well. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, it's just really kind of, it gets kind of frustrating. You're just like, you know what? I am going to, and it's messed up as it sounds though, right? It's like, I am going to go out with someone who is lower class than me or has a lower self-esteem than me to make myself feel better. And let me tell you, it doesn't get you anywhere to have that type of mentality. I think to me, the first thing that I had to do was I had to really learn how to ignore negativity. It is very hard to do, but for me it was necessary, because if I continued to allow these people to put me in a downer type of position, it really would have been really frustrating for me to to get where I need to be. And I'm still a work in progress, I'll tell you that. I mean, nobody is perfect. Wow, that really helped me out here. Come here, you little piece of crap. There we go. And then playing games too helps your frustration, And let me tell you, the relationship, dating and marriage and all this stuff is not as easy as we see on TV, That's why sometimes when I see like romance movies, it kind of makes me laugh, because I'm like, it never works like this. It's not always like that, where you see someone and they're totally your type and it just works. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. And we all have flaws, whether we want to admit it or not, right? We all do. I mean, we all have things that we feel that we're not happy with themselves. Like, I'll be honest, for me, my skin color has been one that was a challenge for me, especially growing up, was because I always saw that my friends that were lighter were treated better. And let's be honest, when it comes to certain aspects of colorism, it's still a serious issue. It really is. Like, it's a very serious issue. And I think what happened for me was when I saw, my friends were all getting treated like, super awesome, and, and sometimes could it be because they were lighter? Possibly. But other times, maybe it's just their personality, right? But, I'm just gonna, keep it real. That's just how I felt, and it made me feel awful. Like, there were times where I was like, I wish my skin was lighter, because for one day I would like to feel that attractiveness that my lighter complected friends would have. But little did I know that being lighter too has its challenges. I mean, there's stupid, ignorant jokes out there, such as, oh, you are so light that you're passable, or you're so light you look like a highlighter or a sheet of paper. Just things that are just really offensive and really ridiculous. But I think for me, at the end of the day, I had to go through this process of, I'm like, why am I comparing myself to my friends? Like, why? Like, why am I? Why am I going out with a guy that I know is not even compatible for me, or why am I lowering my standards? Here's another thing to the guys and ladies out there, you know, especially to the younger generation out there, please stop lowering your standards because you're lonely. Don't do that. That is the worst thing that you can do to yourself, is to bring yourself down. I did that. I've for many years I lowered my standards, and you know, I ended up meeting guys that were just horrible. They treated me horrible, and I allowed that. You know, I allowed these guys to treat me like crap. I did. I allowed it, and it was my fault. But over time, what you start to realize and you start to learn is that you are worth more than what people put you down for. And that's one thing that is so important to me, you know, and I always tell young people that, because for many of you, you know that I'm going to graduate school and getting my master's in education. So to me, it is so important, especially the younger generation, to know their potential. I uplift everybody. I don't care if you're black, you're white, gay, straight, Christian, whatever. I think it's so important for all of us to know our self-worth. I can't tell you that if there were not certain key people in my life that were mentors, people who lifted me up and actually said, you know, girl, you need to stop. Like, you need to give more value to yourself. Now, to me, giving value to yourself doesn't mean you're a bitch or you act like a dick, you know, or an a-hole. Giving that value means, you know, self-value means that you don't let anybody treat you some kind of way. And it doesn't mean that you blow up in someone's face and you have to act tough, you know, no. You know, there's so many other ways of dealing with people who are ignorant to you. You know, because my thing is, if you're going to be tough, then that's the expectation. And sometimes being tough turns into being a representation of yourself, which is not a reflection of yourself. And that's the reality that I've kind of learned about life so far. Let me get that Enigma box here. Okay, so blood drink. Okay, I think I'm gonna do, yeah, let me do this one. Hey, what's up? Digital Silence in the building. I need one of those horns like they use in a lot of like rap music videos, like bah, bah, bah. How you doing, man? You know that straight up? Okay, my ex made me feel worthless. Yeah, it sucks, right? You know, it's like, that's the thing I realized, like, I would say last year, you know, I was really head over heels for this one guy. I was like, you know, ladies know, guys, you know, when you really love someone, you really love somebody. Like, you put 110, you know? Like, you will go and cross a mountain for that person, you know? And for me, it was hard. I was breaking down like a Drake record, okay? Like, I was a hot mess. I was breaking down like an Usher record, you know? And yeah, it was very, very hard. And what ended up happening for me is
not enough energy.
The person that I cared about, he just didn't want to reciprocate it. He just didn't want to reciprocate it. He didn't like my family or any of that business, you know? And it's like, here's the other thing. Don't compromise your family like that. Don't do, to me, that's just me. Do not compromise your good family foundation for one person. Okay, now I understand some people, you know, they may not have good family dynamic. That's different. But like, for me personally, my family means everything to me. So I have to be with someone who understands. Like, many of you know, I come from an African background, and part of African ideology and African culture is it's very collective. So it's like, for me, you know, like I would say, like, you know, American relationship, for example, it's like, okay, you date someone and your parents don't know about it, you know, unless they find out from somebody else or something like that. But like in African culture, this is just my culture per se. Like your parents need to know. Like like they need to know right away. Like they need to know who you're with, what they're about, what they're representing, you know. And for some guys, they get very uncomfortable, you know. Like this guy that I was with, you know, I think he felt that things were going way too fast. But like in African culture, this is very normal. So I mean, for me, you got you guys, you know, you freaks know, you know. I like that I call my audience freaks, but you know, you know, my legion of freaks know that you know I do support interracial unions. I have been in one myself, and I think the most challenging thing for me is to meet a man of a different cultural group that understands African ideology. I'm not saying, and here's the other thing, when you do the whole interracial relationship, do not try to change the person. Like that's one thing. The dreaded reggae horn. Digital, you're hilarious. Yeah, but I do like that reggae horn though. It adds pizzazz. Like if you're having a bad day, you're like "Brr, brr, brr," like that. It just makes everything better, I tell you. But you know, honestly, for me personally, it's just you can't try to change the person. Like I feel like when you're in an interracial union, right? It's like you need to understand each other's culture, but you don't try to homogenize the person. So, for example, if my, let's say my boyfriend was Korean, right? And then all of a sudden I'm, you know, wearing a hanbok, I'm trying to do a stereotypical Korean accent. That's very offensive. And that's not who you are. And for me personally, if a family, and see, this is where it's kind of difficult for me. It's like if the family doesn't like me, that's more problems to come. And if this man really cares about me, that's his responsibility to hash out his family issues. Like I'm coming in because I care and because I love him, but it's not my responsibility to always have to defend myself. You know, I feel like decent men out there are the type that do protect their woman or their guy. You know, we're fair and balanced here. But I just, it bothers me a lot though. It really bothers me a lot when when well, for me personally, it bothers me a lot when both people in the relationship don't understand and reciprocate and protect each other, you know? And kind of tying it back into what we're talking about today, I feel that if you are a guy, right, and you're only going out with ugly girls, because once again, like I said yesterday, beauty is a very subjective thing, right? It's in the eye of the beholder. Now, if I'm like, I'll use myself as an example, right? If I'm only going out with guys that I find unattractive, that really is a reflection of what you're representing. And see, to me, I feel like when I look at relationships, like I look at my parents' relationship, I look at all of the positive relationships I've had in my life, I noticed that there was one thing. There was mutual respect, there was honest and realistic expectations, not demands, and there was also compromise. Because that's another thing that I've kind of learned, maybe this is just with the men that I have dealt with, is they don't want to compromise for me. I'm compromising for them. I'm putting in 110, but then they're not reciprocating that back to me. And to me, I feel like a real man will step in when he needs to step in and really help his lady out, you know, or help whoever you're into, right? And I think that a real man too also exemplifies knowledge and not ignorance. And you know the worst thing, and I'm just saying this to the young guys out here, you know, who are like, oh, I can't meet someone, stuff like that. The worst thing that you can do for yourself is to bring yourself down in front of someone that you care about. Don't be fake about it. You can always be real. There's nothing wrong with that. Because that's my other problem is I like guys that are in touch with their feelings. It's not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of realism. And I think that's very special. Like But I feel like now the guy culture is more about, how many women you can sleep with, how many, um, I would say, how like being flexible, having options. And I think that's where it kind of ties in like, okay, I'll only go out with ugly girls because I know these ugly girls have low self-esteem and they're really easy to get, which is not necessarily true. And for me, I've always been labeled the ugly girl, the freakish girl, the weird girl, And it's hard. It's really, really hard. Let me tell you. I cannot, excuse me. I cannot tell you how frustrating it is when you are dealing. What is going on here? I was like, what? All right, here we go. All right, come on.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, I gotta get her. Ah! Dang it! See, for some reason, my mouse has been having some weird, like, it's like some weird latency type issues here. Ah, I see what she does.
Energy. Wait. Not ready yet.
Man, this keyboard is awful. Like, I may have to end up replacing my keyboard, like, tremendously. Okay, let's see here. Woo! Okay, I should be getting to Devillian mode really soon. Jeez.
Not ready.
Trying to... Okay, yeah, I can get into Devillian mode now. Ah, shoot. She's really tough. I think... Well, got a friend request there. Cool. Come on. Ah!
Not ready yet.
See, this is really... Dang it! I keep dying here. I think it's something with my DPI. Let me... Alright, let me try it on the... Yeah, this is a lot better. So I'm gonna have to return to the stupid village. But yeah, it is really frustrating though. I will say that. But Digital, how do you feel about it? I think, having a guy's perspective is always good. Because I think a lot of times when it comes to this topic though, it's kind of like women are the ones always complaining, right? But I just don't like guys with player mentality. I don't like guys who are... it's not like that kind of sexy cockiness. It's kind of like I'm being cocky because I don't want to show my real self, And that can be really annoying too. And to say that, these girls are ugly and then these ones are more attractive. Here's the thing I've kind of learned. If you're going to go for the supermodel type, the perfect, quote unquote, perfect type, there is always some type of baggage that comes with that, right? Because then the expectation, or sometimes what's really messed up? How other people feel too, which you shouldn't care about, right? But then there are times where it does hurt. Like, let's say, a guy's with a girl who is really smoking hot, right? A real looker, right? And then he's average looking, or he's okay, right? Next to her. And then as the poor guy is constantly dealing with like, oh, well, he should, and guys too can be messy. It's not only women, all right? So it's like, oh, well, she should be with me because like I got more muscles than him, or I got this, or I got more than that. And that's not what love is about. To me, love is about having realistic viewpoints and realistic common sense. Relationships are not hard. People make relationships hard because of unrealistic standards. The more you know. Oh my gosh. Like, I just think it's ridiculous. Okay, let's see what Digital Science says in regards to his perspective. So, My perspective, if a guy wants to be a player and a girl doesn't mind being with a player, have at it. But I don't like that. I don't surround myself with those people, and I can't even stand the thought of me being like that. Well, that's good that you don't put yourself like that, but I will disagree with what you're saying if a guy wants to be a player and a girl doesn't mind. Here is the thing. I guarantee 50% of the time, girls that are with players, they feel that they want to change the player guy into monogamous guy. And yes, do they know what they're getting into? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Let me give you an example of this. So, well, for me, I was with this one guy, okay? Well, I wasn't with him, I liked him. All right, let's keep it right. Okay, so I liked him. And then I noticed that like he knew that I liked him, and he knew that I was locked on, not like obsessive, creepy, like locked on. But I was really interested in him. He knew that, and he would act like we were cool, like it was gonna be monogamous, but then he was still going around, and I had to find out from my other friends. So that's why I disagree, because sometimes it's not my fault that I don't know your track record, and then I have women coming into my hope. Well, I'm thinking I have a future with you, and then everything gets super messy. So that's where I disagree. Just like how if a guy meets, because ladies can be players as well, we just do it in a way sometimes that is really, really hurtful, and really getting under the skin, right? So yeah, it's a conundrum, It's like sometimes on the opposite side, I hear guys say, well, I want a really decent lady who really care about me and make me feel special, blah 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 blah, but yet they're a player, or they're exemplifying certain behaviors that does not equal to monogamy, and that's what I would want. Okay, now people are gonna do whatever they're gonna do, I agree with that. But my thing is, you need to have those realistic expectations right in front, like right away. Like that's what needs to happen. Like don't lie to someone, because that's not fair, especially if they're genuine with their compassion and love for you. That's really the key, because I mean, I know most of the time guys are like, oh, well, I don't care, but it's like some of you do. Like, some of you do care about your lady's track record and who she's been with, I mean, for guys, they get a pass because, I'll be honest, it's our society. Our society says that, guys can mess around and there's no ramifications. Heck, we see this in the media all the time when we see movies, where guys are worshipped for being players, I mean, there's not as many movies that I found where the lady is kind of being like that. I mean, they're there, but it's more out of vengefulness. That's what I've noticed. But that's just my viewpoint and my perspective on it. But I just feel it's important to have realistic standards. That's really it. Like, tell me what you're about. If you're a player, let me know. Don't be ashamed of it. If you're ashamed of being a player, that's not being a player, right? Like, being a player means you are tasting the crop. Like you're eating as many tacos as possible. But yeah, like that's just how I feel about it. Let me know what you think. Of course, chat room's open here. Very interesting perspective, but I just feel like if you're not on the receiving end of the hurting, then it's kind of easy to be like, okay, I accept it, but you've been through this, so but that, I don't know, that's just my perspective though. That's really how I see it. But alright, let's get into some brief news here, giving my hands a break. But Overwatch, that's what everybody's talking about. Here's the funny thing. In April of this year, there was a list that I found that was compiled of the most like popular games that have been played on YouTube, and Overwatch on this particular list was like number What number was it? I forgot now. But yeah, Overwatch was on the list, as well as Dark Souls 3, which I know will not work with this crappy graphics card I have. But once I upgrade and not downgrade, then I will be able to try Dark Souls. Wow, people are just, they're blasting me up. Hello. Thank you, friend. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably going to have to level up a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to level up a bit. Well, let's see what the new swag I have. New swag. Well, I can't even use half of this crap anyway. What the heck? Okay, yeah, I have to. Yeah, I have to be level 22 to be able to use this. So you know what? Let's level up in here for a little bit, because I think that would be really good, but yeah, let's see, like, I'm having some latency problems with this keyboard. Like, I really need to get maybe a better keyboard now. It's like I have to replace this, because, like, my mouse is not congruent with my keys here, and that's probably why I'm dying. Now, I need some advice here, because you know me, I'm always talking, right? But I need some advice from you as my fellow Legion of Freaks here. Hey! We've got Kiwi Burden! Oh, so cool! I am enjoying Devillian, Kiwi. Thank you so much for coming in. This game is so sweet. I am a huge, huge fan. I'm trying to get these main quests. I keep dying. I need advice. Like, I really do. I'm really, really dying here a lot. But yeah, like, I really love this game. This means so much to me that you would come in and even care to say hi. That you have made my day. Thank you so much. I really am very, very grateful for that. But yeah, you know, it's interesting though. It really is interesting when you like Mike. Yeah, like getting back into it here. Mike, you know, I'm having these like keyboard latency issues. Now, the keyboard that I use, shout outs to TTE Sports as well, because I love them. I like gaggerific love them. So I have their Poseidon Z RGB that just came out recently. It's not that old, actually. I think it came out in 2014, I believe so. And I've had it for a while, and now I'm having this thing, like, I'll give it an example here. Like, let's say I'm going at these horrible workers. Work! And there'll be times where, you know, it's working right now, but you just saw a couple minutes ago that it just there would be like a disconnect, and then I would just die because there's not enough latency going through. This is the reason why when I pick my gaming peripherals, I always pick no, I have not tried respecting. How do you do that? Oh, so you get extra gold this weekend for being a group? That is so sweet. Yeah, I'm trying, but see, okay, since you're here, let's change subject here. I gotta ask you honestly, Kiwi, okay? First and foremost, I have to ask you this. In regards to the community with Devillian, one of the issues that I have been having is getting a party. Literally yesterday, I was in a like the party finder mode or party searching for a party, and it took like 10 to 15 minutes before I could get into a part. I couldn't even get into the party sometimes. So I'm just kind of wondering what can be done to kind of help make it a little bit more to have. Oh, Nelly, it's going down. Oh, I can't even right now. But you know, it's kind of frustrating. I just wish there was a better way to have continuity and easier to get into a dungeon, because my audience loves it when I go through dungeons and I take my wig off and I just like go crazy, right? But Yeah, and then finding my group too, and this is something that's really annoying that's been happening to me as well, is I'm in a group right now, right? And I find my group, and then all of a sudden the person just disappears. I don't know if that's trolling or they're just messing with me. But those are just some of the things that I notice about the game. There has been no lag for me, so thank you very much for making a lagless game for me. But let me see. Okay, so let me see where my crew is, because I've been looking for them. And see, they're like nowhere to be found. Okay, so let me give an example of this. So here's one of my party members. Well, we're all over the place, for crying out loud. Okay, there's my other party member too. So I'll click on them, right? And then as soon as, okay, so let's say I decide I want to go there. So I start going, right? And all of a sudden when I get there, the player will just disappear. And I don't know why. Like, no, there is no lag. And I am very impressed with that. I have played other games, and there has been so much lag, I want to shave my head, and you can call me Britney Spears, okay? Like, it's quite ridiculous. The other feature that I really like, too, is this the auto run with the map. I think that is very, very efficient, and I like how it is, and I like the text. This is why I play this game all the time. Like, I think I played Devillian to the point where I feel like I'm having carpal tunnel. I really, really love it. So Kiwi, I really tell the team, you know, if you can, that I really love this game. I love that it has my diversity seal of approval. I love all the different cultures and the lore. And I really like that Tempest class. I would love to play the Tempest class. And that's another thing that I will be doing too, is I want to play Tempest class and try her out, because she looks really sickening. So yeah, I am very, very impressed with this game. And I think, okay, where are my peeps? Hello, peeps! But yeah, looking for my peeps though. And see, that happens. I think people just like to troll in this game, and I think that's why it kind of takes away the fun for me a little bit sometimes, is because of that, but I'll still play regardless. I think I have put like maybe 20 hours into this game so far. It feels like it a little bit. But every day, and I actually, Kiwi, to let you know too, I'm featuring Devillian as my game of the month. What I do on my show is I pick one game and I play it for the entire month, so it gives this very well full encompassed type of feeling. But yeah, it just breaks my heart when I'm getting trolled really bad. And see what happens, like right here. So watch, okay, so I will auto run to the other player, and I'll keep the map up just so you can see what I'm talking about. I think it's trolling maybe, but, and I agree with you definitely. I thought, okay, now let me get clarification on this from you. Thank you for coming in again. I am so honored. With guilds, I heard you had to be at level 30. Am I wrong for that, or am I... Okay, so, alright, here's my other fellow player right here. So I'm gonna follow her on my, I call this like a furry llama. I love this mount. It's like one of my favorites. But yeah, I just feel community-wise, I don't feel loved. Maybe I play the game enough, but I will try to join a guild and see, but they said I had to be level 30. Oh, you can join them at any level? You have to show me how! Because that would really help, that would help a sister out, like, really help us. Whoa! I'm feeling that fire, and it's not KFC. Oh. Obnoxia, that's a cool name. It's a cool name, but yeah, I think I really want to try that Tempest class. I think I will. Because I have like 2 characters already. I have one that I play offline, and then this is the main one here, Delmore, that I play for, wow, my health. And see, my other thing too, it's a challenge too, but the regeneration. I have died at least 10 times trying to fight Savanhar, if I'm saying that right. Approving a friend affinity. I feel special now. Thank you for that. Yes, I heard Tempest is a blast, so I will probably get it today. Because Kiwi, you are so awesome, and I am so inspired, and this really has uplifted my spirit. I am very grateful to you. You are such a blessing to me today. Thank you. Like, I will get Tempest. That is what we shall do. So I will buy Tempest when I go offline, and then we will start her from level 1. Now, what is the best way that... Oh, okay, so you hit Control B. Okay, so I will do that. No, I'm very, very grateful because I'm known as the girl who dies in this game a lot. I actually got the achievement yesterday of dying 44 times. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Okay. Oh, my whole crew is here! Yes! Yes, get that experience! Oh, I think your good luck rubbed off on me. It really, really did, but... Yeah, but I really am glad. Well, you know what? Let me explain the story of how I actually got onto Devillian. So, many of you know I am a huge fan of ARPGs, especially isometric ones. And I've played games like, you know, Agarus, Generations of War, and Diablo 3. So one thing, I am a total newsie when it comes to game stuff, and from time to time, I definitely like to, you know, find out what's hot and find out what's new. So what started happening was this game was buzzing that was called Devillian. And I was like, Devillian, that sounds really interesting. And I started to, like, I checked out places like MMOs.com, MMOBomb.com. I'm not sure if Free MMO Station did coverage on it as well. But as soon as I saw the game, I fell in love. Like, I hugged my monitor. I was like, I was so happy. And then I started playing, and the storyline really got me in, and I got sucked in. And I just love this game. It helps me to get through stressful days. Being a grad student, for sure, it can get really stressful. Excuse me. And it can get really ridiculously stressful. And let me check party chat here. I want to see if we can defeat this dragon. Because that would really make my day. Okay. Let's go! Oh, yes! Alright, let's go. Because I gotta defeat this dragon. Because I am sick and tired of dying. Yes, but... yeah, that's how I got into... excuse me, I am so sorry. I am not professional. But, man, these things will not leave us alone. Can you give a sister a break today? There we go. But come on, they are the forces of darkness, the underworld. So I don't blame them. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yes, so we can defeat this dragon. Because I literally have been sweating in anger trying to defeat this epic dragon of proportion. And watch how many times I will die, Kiwi. I will probably die 10 flippin' times. Okay. Yeah, so we on it. Let's go do this. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's be careful here. Where is my team? Come on, team. Oh my gosh, I am going to die. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Ah! Okay, I'm freaking out, man. Freaking out, man. Where is my crew? Come on. Where are you guys? And I died. Oh, okay. Let me find out. Let's see. And I'm gonna die again. I hope they're not trolling me, because this would really break my heart. Like, alright, I gotta get out of here. This is the story of my life, people. I die hundreds of times in this game. And yeah, now I have this boss, and I died again. So let's keep count how many times I die. Okay, so... now I gotta return back to the village. I don't know. Oh, he's there already? Are you kidding me? I think he took an Uber. He took a medieval Uber to okay, let's do this. Let's go. Where are ya? Okay. Alright, let's go. Whoa! See, this dude right here is really getting at my heartstrings. Now he says, or whoever says they're here, and they're not here. Okay. Well, I don't see you. See what I deal with, Kiwi? This is what's frustrating. Alright, and I hit my inventory, not smart. I am at the, I really don't know, because I don't see him. Does anybody see him on this map? I sure as heck don't. So let me exit, and I gotta find my crew. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot. We got Digital Silence. Digital Silent! Why are you silent? Come on, let's talk. Let's do this. I'm turned up. Oh, I am turned up. Okay, so I don't even know where my team member is. This is breaking my heart right now. I mean, okay, so they're there. I mean, this is like a married couple with a GPS in their 60s. Like, I'm coming, I'm finding ya, I'm trying to look for ya. It's like, seriously. And then, of course, they're like, I don't know why you can't find this. You're always trying to find something else. Like, that's just how I feel. Oh, nothing wrong with that, man. You can get some good stuff on there, let me tell you. I love doing online shopping. I should be an online shopping addict. Because, excuse me, I am a huge fan of online shopping. I spend so much money online shopping, buying new stuff, not only for the show, but new outfits and all that. Okay, here's my other question. So, excuse me, how do you change channels? Because I'll see things like co-op, there's a boss that's appeared here, there's a boss that's appeared here, and I can never get there. So I'm kind of lost. So I need to learn how to play this game better. I've been really reading up on it and practicing, and you know how cool it would be to have Devillian as part of like esports? Like, that'd be so sweet, man. Oh, I love Korean sheet masks. You and me are besties now. I love Korean sheet masks. I use them all the time. My favorite one that I recommend that keeps my face from looking like a prehistoric crypt keeper is is the collagen one, or the pearls one. I tried the snail one too. The snail one is really good for moisture. I am a connoisseur of Asian beauty products, particularly Korean and Japanese products. Now, the Chinese products are not that bad. I have some makeup from China too that I've really been enjoying. You can get some really good makeup from China for good prices, though. So, I'm coming! Yeah, but you will have to teach me how to... Okay, so... I love them. I'm a huge fan. And then I also... oh, yeah, let's talk about that quickly while I'm, trying to head up to my teammate here. I am a huge fan of K-pop, just Asian pop in general. Some of my favorite bands I love K-pop-wise. I like 21. I'm in love with J Park. Like, that's, like, my ultimate, like, boyfriend right there. Yeah, I like J Park. I like Big Bang. I'm into those like Oppa-sans. I like what's the other group too that's been around for a while? I like Shiny. Shiny's Lucifer. If I put that on, I'm done. Like I play Dream Girl and I'm all like like I just lose it. I really like Big Bang. And then J-pop wise, oh, you know who I'm really in love with? I love Utada Hikaru. Okay, you say you're here, but I don't see you. Okay, so where are you at? Like... Trolling to the max. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I should be using this potion. That might be smart. I'm gonna run around like with my head cut off here. Okay, let's go. Alright, I think we're good. No, we are not. No, we're not. Nope. And I died. Okay, so we're both here. Jeez, it's like to find someone, it's not that, it shouldn't be this hard. Okay, let me check my map. And do you see whoever is not here? I am not seeing them. Let me ask, what channel are you on? Oh, pardon me here. These are my achievements here, as you can see. Excuse me. My throat is so dry. I think I'm just so turned up excited. Okay, so let's do a tutorial here. How do you switch channels? Like, that's one thing I've been trying to figure out. Cause I know that there is I know this is the button for this. Huh. Yeah, it looks like we're on the same channel, but we're not, because I'm not seeing the other player at all. Okay, so let's do a channel tutorial, because I think this is going to be very important, not only for me, but for other new, even advanced Devillian players. I would say I'm semi-lukewarm. Okay. But, okay, so I see channel... Oh, okay, I'm channel 2-2. Okay. Okay, so can I zoom my map? Okay, so how do we do this here? Okay, so this is a display option. Oh! Revelation right there. Jeez, I couldn't see, like, anything. Alright, so... I see channel... Oh, channel... Okay, so... Okay, see, even this person doesn't know. Okay. So I would say, go, you will have to leave the village, and then in the upper right hand corner, you need to, click the, circle button, and I am in channel 2-2. It will, okay. Man, okay, let me see here. Let's connect. That's how you do it! Yes, it worked. I sounded like a Broadway singer. Pardon me for being super loud. I'm so turned up today. Like, I'm pretty much melancholy and boring. So, okay. Okay, so I think I could find him now. Okay, so see, don't change it. I am in channel 1, 2. Okay, so now this makes sense. I was just like, for peak's sake, I could not find the... Okay. Okay. Okay, I was like, where am I going? Turn up for Devillian! Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm always turned up for some Devillian. Literally, I come from a horrible, like, just awful Devillian, like, not awful, pardon me, Devillian, pardon me, like an awful work day, and I play some Devillian. It is the, I'm not even saying that because you're in here, it's the honest truth. Devillian is the best game that I have played in quite some time. I love this game. Tell everybody at the team that I thank you. Thank you for putting life into MMOs for me. Like, I almost gave up on, I'm not even kidding you, this is just my honest truth. I almost gave up on streaming until I found this game. And it brought life back into me. Like, it really did. I like the story, I like the dungeons, I like everything. It's absolutely fantastic. And what I realized too, that I really, yeah, please, if you can, not to be like that, but I really, really would appreciate that, because I really like this game. It really made a difference for me. Because I was so used to MMOs where, you know, it's like, for example, I mean, people really like it, like, I would say like Black Desert Online, right? It's graphically a really good game, right? But the learning curve is like from here all the way to California, take a turnpike to Puerto Rico, and then come back to New York. It's a very high learning curve. And what I like about Devillian is, whether you are a beginner in MMOs or ARPGs in this particular subgenre, or if you are even an advanced player, and like I just completed my my first build actually. There's something for everybody, and that's why I really encourage everybody to play this game, because of just the easiness of integration to the game, you know, and it makes you want to learn more in the community. Like, now I'm starting to have some better people some better people now, because I will lie, there were many times where it was rough in here. Yay! Okay, let's go beat this dragon. I'm so excited. I am so turned up, man, because yeah, when I have a rough day at work, I come, I play Devillian. When I'm having a good day, I come, I play Devillian. This is the bee's knees for me, man. Okay, so let's do this. Pardon me for, like, I'm really sweaty, like, it's crazy. But, yeah, I really appreciate it. Okay, so, I don't know where this guy is. We were coming, or whoever, we were coming in together, and, I mean, come on. See, this is the problem I've been having, like, they can't see me. Oh, this is crazy, and I died. Oh, yes! Thank you! Oh my gosh, my migraine can leave now. Okay. Yeah, I've been having this problem where it's like I can't find my party members, like, so this is it's so frustrating. So, everybody who is watching, good news here. They're gonna work on this so the groups always end up on the same channel so it prevents the exact situation. Thank you. Cuz I swear that is the problem I've been having is see, it's so frustrating. Like, I don't see them anywhere. Like, I think I'm gonna have to leave and then come back. Like, what? Let me see what channel they're on. I guarantee this is trolling to the it feels like it because it's like I'm here, I'm ready to slay this dragon. Okay, so we're both here. This is a Lashburn forest. White Lion Village. Okay. Okay, so this is a cracked temple. See, this is such a problem. It's a pain. Like, you're trying to find the person that you want to find, and then you can't find who you're trying to find. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Here is what we will do. Meet me back here in the Lashburn Forest. Whoa, I was just like, what's going on here? I have such bad sensitivity with my keyboard and mouse here. Thank you, Kiwi, for that. I really, really appreciate it. Because it's a very frustrating thing. This is the reason why I've been kind of playing by myself, though. Is because it's hard to find the people. Because, you know, some people are on channel 1-2. Other people are on channel 2-2 or 3-2 or something like that. So, thank you, Kiwi, for giving us that news. That is really, really, I appreciate that juicy news. Because that is awesome that you're working on it. Excuse me. Okay. I think the person left. Look at... I went through all of that for the person to leave. Really? This is the other thing that's really annoying. Okay, so let's check out guilds while we're at it. No, I really, really appreciate this. Okay, so... Alright, let's check out guilds. Alright, so of course this is your daily checklist to do your dailies. Very important. I got a little megaphone. I have a lot of megaphones that I have to use. Okay, Control B. Alright, so let's try this. Control B. Okay, so Control B. These are the different guilds. What would you recommend, I would say, in regards to guilds for Devillian? Because sometimes the more players you have, that's not always the best. Oh, Highlands are under attack in channel 2-1. Alright, let's try that. I want to try that. Oh, 2-1, pardon me. I'm just curious to see what happens, but... And then we'll do the guild thing for sure. Okay, so... Alright, so where do we have to go here? Where is this boss? And another thing I would suggest too is when you say that there's a boss somewhere, if it could be up for a tad bit longer, because it's kind of hard to read that so quickly. It's, yeah, it's kind of hard to read that. Alright, well, let's move on to guilds here. Control B will open it up. And, yeah, I would say what would you recommend for guilds here? Because we have a couple. Excuse me. Wow, we have this one that has 26. This one has 73. But here's the thing I've kind of learned about guilds. Sometimes the more people you have, that's the more ridiculous it gets. Now you can either create a guild or apply to all. I think I'm going to apply to all of them and see what happens. I guarantee everybody's going to reject me because that's just how it goes. Okay, so we got Dark Fate. We have Quebec Warlords. That sounds kind of snazzy. I'm part of the Warlords. You know what? I think I'm going to... okay, let's apply to all. Okay, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I will keep you posted if any of them accept me. They'll probably look at my stats and be like, oh, she's such a total noob. And then that will be that. But yeah, this person totally bounced on me. Like, how rude. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Let me... Okay, so let's do the A backslash, or no, pardon me, backslash A, and let's try this. Say I'm looking for Feautured 21. Try this out and see what happens. The Winter Gale Tundra. I've been trying to defeat this dragon. Yeah, that's so true. You miss the shots that you don't take. Excuse me. Yeah, that is very true, but... so frustrating. Alright, Deadly Boss has appeared at the Winter Gale Tundra. Alright, so let's see. Where is this Winter Gale Tundra? Or maybe I'm in the wrong place. Ah, Wintergate Tundra. Deadly Boss. See, that's the thing I've been trying to figure out too, is when I see messages like that and I can't find the boss. I'm looking at Winter Gale Tundra. I don't know where they're at. Oh, okay, cool. You'll be right back. Awesome. So, we just are getting to the second hour here of Sin TV. I am your host, of course, Quita, aka Blasian Quita. And pardon me here for being absolutely ridiculous and turned up today. But we have had the pleasure of Digital Silence. We also have another friend in here. I appreciate anybody who comes in chat and talks honestly. It really means a lot to me. We also have Kiwi Birding, who also is part of the Devillian team. That's so awesome. Like, thank you so much. Like, very helpful. And I'm learning more about the game, and I'm growing with the game. Our featured game of the month is Devillian, and this will be a regular game on my staple that I will be playing. Coming up next month, though, I want to see if you guys really know me, or to figure out the next game I'm going to be playing. Now, the next game that I'm going to be playing, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to pick one. I don't know how. Okay. But let's just say the next game that I will play deals with devils as well. That'll be the first hint. It's a nice hint. That's all I'm going to tell you. Try to figure it out. Leave your predictions too in chat, which is always a good thing. So let's see here. In the Misty Eye Highlands. Okay, so let's go channel 1-1. Excuse me, my throat has been really dry. I don't know why. It's awful. Awful! It's terrible! Okay. Deadly boss has appeared in the Mist Eye Highlands. Yeah, I'm gonna have to teleport there or something. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait until Kiwi gets back, and let's work on some more quests. I think that would be the most important thing. Well, no one cares to defeat this dragon with me, so screw it. We'll see. I'll even see if I get into a guild. We'll see how this goes. Oh, they're still with me here. Okay. See if we can defeat yeah, because it's really hard to find your teammates though. It's really a challenge. Alright, but let's look into the news here. I've been talking about Overwatch, so excuse me. For those of you who are not familiar with Overwatch, it is an up-and-coming multiplayer first-person shooter development by Blizzard Entertainment. We know Blizzard Entertainment for, you know, the classics, Diablo series, StarCraft, Overwatch, all this stuff. And what's interesting, it's a multiplayer team-based it's like a team-based first-person shooter. It's multiplayer, which is really cool. And it was in closed beta, but now it's in open beta until May 9th. And from looking at videos of the game, it looks pretty cool, though. I won't lie, it looks pretty sweet. But I think something that's kind of challenging, though, I will say, about Overwatch is if you have a lower graphic based build, you may have some trouble trying to play Overwatch like what happened to me today. And another thing that I thought was really interesting too is that Overwatch, and this is from GameSpot.com, they came with a Overwatch $130 collector's edition box set came out, okay? And they have the gallery, which I'll have the link below. And to be honest, do I think this is worth $130? I would say not really. I mean, if I'm gonna pay that, I might as well invest in a more I would say I would invest maybe in something more that I really actually do care about. So it comes with like this really kind of interesting team case. There are some postcards. They have like there's a couple of postcards that you actually do get. You also get the soundtrack, which I don't think many people care about soundtracks. You get this kind of art looking type book. I mean, the artwork for Overwatch is pretty sweet though. I will say that. You also get this kind of really detailed statue as well. It looks pretty cool. It's all in black, but I don't really think it's worth, you know, $130. I mean, I would think too, you know what they should have included in this set? I think they should also have included like a special collector's edition mouse, because Razer does have a mouse that is designed with the Overwatch logo, which is pretty, I think it's either Razer or, yeah, it is Razer, and they designed a mouse in regards to that, which is pretty sweet. Alright, let's go into Devillian mode here. See, that's the problem I've been having too, is it's just been trying to... Man, she is really fast, dude. Yeah, let's get her down. Shoot. Yeah, I want to get her down as fast as I possibly can. Let's hit F1 here. I think we got her. I think we do.
Can't use this yet.
Whoa. Okay, let's do... Oh, snap. I think I got her, man. Pardon me here. Ugh. Shoot. I think I got her. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Ah. Yes! I totally slayed the beast. You have been slayed. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got some new swag. I think we got... Oh, yes. So, identify the Crux shirt. And, yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's see what I have on. Alright, let's check this out. Yes! Slaying! Alright, there we go. So I think I have a complete set. So, you just missed it. I defeated this lovely summoner. Let's see if I can try it again, but... Alright, there we go. That was a really hard battle. She is very tough. Like, she's a very, very tough cookie here. Like, my gosh. Okay, let's... Man, and the thing that's really tough about her, too, is the fact that she... Well, the thing that's really annoying is she puts you in this kind of cosmic hold, and I'm not gonna put up with that mess. Okay. F5 right there. But, yeah, I just... She's really tough, though, I will say that. Like, and when she gets you in that hold, like, let me tell ya. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. I can taste the victory. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, man. And then when she does that absorb thing, woo, it gets under my skin. Yeah! 2 for 2. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get the woofy whoops. Whoa, we got that huge bear and crap. Like, my gosh. Hello, Mr. Bear. Hashtag not that serious. Yes! Level 22! I feel special. Oh my gosh! I can't even right now. I cannot. This is ridiculous. Where did these bears come from? Did they get a memo? Were they just like, hey... Yeah, yeah. I think they all got a memo. They were like, yeah, you know, we really don't like this girl, so... Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we got another one. Okay, so let's collect the skin from the experimental ghouls. How cute! And of course, these bears had to, you know, stop my parade. Yeah, these bears are not joking, though, I'll tell you that. Oh, that's a boss. Like a mini boss. Alright, let's return to village. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... Well, we're out of potion right there. Okay, so we did get a new skill point. Where I want to put it. I think I'm going to put it here. And I will say though, I really wish we would earn more skill points. I really wish it was a little bit faster would be great though. I mean, I know that's the challenge of it, but like, that would be cool if it was like maybe 2 skill points per level or something like that. Because I swear, it's like when you get one, it is a slow grind. A very slow grind. Okay, so nobody wants to defeat the dragon with me, so eventually, hopefully, I get into a guild where I'd be able to do that. I like this. Even less vegan. Speaking of veganism, I was considering getting more vegan makeup because I've been having this issue with my allergies. That's why I keep like, you know, being dry and like I feel dry and all that. It's like super annoying on my face, and my lips are dry. That's why I keep licking my lips too. Yes, the business of eating faces. Yummy, right? You're very funny, Kiwi. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming in. And if you don't mind, I would love to keep in touch with you as well. And anything, you know, Devillian related, I would really appreciate learning more and getting better as a player, definitely. And it is through practice, but it's also through the systematics too, and understanding it. But yeah, it's very interesting though, because like with vegan makeup, there's no animal derivatives to it, but it is expensive. I mean, literally, I found, like, I'm a huge fan of BB cream, and I found this BB cream, and it was like $45. And for me, I'm already allergic to things like lanolin and stuff, so I have to go more vegan. But now it's more of like my diet will probably be semi-vegetarian, or probably gluten-free too, because it's just, I'm a hot mess, you know? Now, here's the thing I wanted to kind of talk about in regards to dungeons. So let's say oh, the portal's currently not open. Well, that sucks. Alright, I wonder what this is. Oh! Oh, okay, so these are little waypoints. Okay, well that makes sense. I'm an idiot. But yeah, it's very... Yeah, it's very interesting when you have allergies. Now, for me, my allergies are, I'm not sure if they're seasonal or not. So I will be going to a doctor to be finding out, you know, what to do and how to deal with this. Because this is like my favorite move right here, man. And then you just let the enemies come to you and you slay. You slay like you mean it.
Not ready yet.
But... There we go.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, taking out, and these monsters, man. Whoever designed these, tell them I said thank you, because they got some crazy defense up in here. Like, you would not believe how much defense, these monsters have. Like, it's insane.
Wait.
All right, there we go. I have the gamer face all constipated. I'm like, I have to defeat every monster for completion. Oh gosh. Okay, so what do I want to do? Alright, so let's continue trying to collect the skin from the experimental ghouls. A little bit of horrible count right there, impression. I love how like in the old vampire movies, like that's how everyone sounds like. Like, it's like, oh no, a ghost! It's just like, it's ridiculous sometimes. But it's fun though. It's comedy. Man, I have a long way to go. I mean, just like New Jersey Turnpike right here, man. Like, oh my gosh. I appreciate everybody in here. Especially special shout outs to Kiwi, man. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming in and even caring to check my crazy self out. Like, I really appreciate it. And like I said, I love this game. I will always be loyal to it. I will always play it. And we have a little quest here, because you know how I am. I love those side quests. Oh, it was completed. I didn't even know. Ghost. That's how I read it phonetically. Alright, let's see what Mr. Ghoul here has to... Man, this is a lot of questing. Now, if I could only find someone who would like to slay this stinking dragon with me, would be epic, you know? Let me see here. Okay, party recommendation. Alright, so let me send requests to all parties. Oh! I'm stupid. Okay, so we got someone here. Okay, so they're in the Loshburn Forest. Okay, well, where the heck are they? Okay, so this is where oh! I think he's headed where I think... Okay. I think he's headed where I think he is. And if he is, I'm gonna capitalize on slaying that dragon. Oh, man. This is crazy. It's like a journey trying to find people. I just wish like they would do it. Like I wish you guys would do it like an auto party where it's kind of like if there are players in the same area and they just want to come together, that would be like awesome. Because it's such a pain to find people who are like interested in playing with you. It's kind of frustrating. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so let me see here. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if we can get this. This is my motivation, man. Alright, I see you. I think this is a yes. I think this is a yes, maybe? Oh, you can only have... Is this true, Kiwi? That you can only have one player for this quest? For defeating Savanar or whatever? I'm gonna find out what level you have to be at. Okay. I'll do the dungeon. We'll do the dungeon mode. I think that'd be good. Oh, really? Yeah, that dragon is tough, son. Like, I've been trying to get at him for the last week. It is insane. Like... Okay. So let's go do this dungeon. Okay, at least this person's being nice, so I can't even knock that. Like at least I've been dealing with like jerk-offs this entire time. Okay. Let's see if we're even gonna go to the dungeon, because it seems to me like they don't want to do anything. Click on row or pass the leader to me. Okay, so Okay, so I'll make him party leader. Because I don't...
Matching complete.
Oh, okay, see? Look, there we go. We can enter a dungeon. Are we going to actually have 3 players in a dungeon today? I would gag. Oh my gosh! 3-player dungeon! I can't even believe this. This is all your good luck, Kiwi. I thank you. Like, I really do. Oh gosh. It's Kiwi's luck, man. Alright, let's go do this. Are you coming? Like... Do I have to do everything myself? Like, my gosh. And how much leveling up do you get in dungeons? Is it just contingent on depending what dungeon you are, or is there like a level cap when you're in here? Oh my gosh, it is hot in here, man. Yay. But yeah, they're like, oh, you get good equipment in here, but yet taking all the equipment. See, that's the thing I hate about sometimes about MMOs. It's like everybody wants you to do the, yeah, I got that. Alright, so let's destroy the security lab device. Woo! This is insane. Let's see, what's that? Of course. Yeah, it's like everybody wants you to do stuff for them, and it's not the other way around. It's like crazy. Okay, so let's get at these. Do you gain any levels in these, or any, pardon me, experience in these dungeons? Because I'm not gaining anything. Is it only after you defeat the boss?
Not ready yet.
Haha, you're a lucky bird. No, I'm lucky to have you in here today. I really appreciate it. You know, and I'm not gonna be one of these people where I'm just like, oh my gosh, let me just name drop. It's like, no. But I really appreciate you coming in here today. Like, I mean, I've been streaming now probably like 5 months now. I mean, it hasn't really been that long, and I've had my ups and downs, and it's not easy, let me tell you. Alright, there we go. Alright. See what's in here. Well, I'll still get that. I'm just using like the key moves that I know that work really well. Yay! Thank you for the follow! I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a lot of hard work. Like, let me share, like, I don't think I shared this fully, but yeah, my journey into streaming. So what ended up happening was I've always been a gamer. I've always, you know, I don't care what type of game it is. I've always been a fan of just playing games in general. Sounds cliche, but one thing that I noticed though, that there was not a lot of diversity, and every time that I would watch, you know, I would watch like, you know, Twitch, and I was like, where's the diversity? Like, I mean, there is diversity in regards to experiences and things like that, but I didn't see a lot of people who are like me. I didn't see a lot of people who are curvilicious and talking about things in an intellectual, very honest manner. And I just said to myself, I was like, oh yeah, you know, I think I can do this. But little did I know that there is a lot of work that is involved into being a streamer. Like, there is a lot of work. Well, first, let me get my potion there and not die, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of work into being a streamer. The first thing I had to get was my build, you know, was my computer. And that was a challenge in itself because, you know, I'm looking and I'm like, you know, hey, how much will it cost? Like, oh, you know, maybe $500-600. Okay. No, like, people were quoting me like $1,500, like just ridiculous amounts of money to get a streaming PC. So luckily for me, I have a friend that's like, you know, hashtag super nerd, hashtag super geek, and they ended up having a computer, and that's how this is why I have what I have today. And from there, I kind of started learning more. You don't want to be brand loyal when you are dealing with when it comes to like making your well, see, you can get pre-build, or you can, and see, for me, I'm not one of these people. I'm going to be elitist, like, oh, you need to have a pre-build. No, not, you know, or you need to have a custom built, pardon me. Not everybody's able to afford that, so it's kind of like, seriously, like, you know, it's not that serious, you know. Now later on, as you get more serious and you start to build a community and things, you can invest, but sometimes you don't really need to make such a ridiculous investment. I think you just need to get what you need, what works, and what is proficient for you, and the type of games that you're playing. So this computer that my friend, you know, I bought from them, it was a reflection of the games that I would be playing. So now I'm kind of getting more into the 1080p 60 frames per second type of games that have been coming out for years. That's when I started to kind of look at upgrading my stuff. Like the headset I have is Razer. The only reason why I picked this one was because I did a lot of research, and across the board, a lot of people recommended this for, you know, someone that's beginning streaming. I also recommend the Blue Snowball, but I do recommend that you do have a boom mic, a boom attachment to it, or a boom mic stand as they call it. Just because it's easy to move around, and that's what I use for like my voiceovers and things like that. So one thing I will say is, if you are streaming, you gotta take the time to be smart about it and really do your research so you're not overspending, because streaming is something you could spend I've heard of people with like a, you know, $10,000 build, you know, just so that they can play you know, a more basic type game, you know. And I always try to do for myself is to foolproof my system, at least for, I would say, maybe the next generation up. But it's always hard to keep up with technology, though, I will tell you that, because it's very based on I would say it's very based on, you know, keeping trends, keeping current, that kind of stuff. You really don't need to do that, though. Alright, let's keep going here. But yeah, no, I really appreciate it, Kiwi. Yeah, you do get it in the end, because there were times where I started streaming, and because of being a person of color, I was dealing with people calling me the N-word. I had people make abortion jokes. They thought it was really funny, and I just got to the point where I almost gave up. I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, this is horrendous. Like, why are people being so acidic? Then I kind of started learning more about the whole trolling thing and why people do it, and you know, everybody has a trigger that sets them off, and that's what trolls do. So the thing I've kind of had to learn is that you shouldn't be bothered by people who are being negative. But what I do is I educate them. So if you're gonna come for me like that and say, you know, I sound like a man, then I'm gonna educate you on the definitions and the derogatory stuff that you're saying. And 9 out of 10 times when you do correct someone, if you're intelligent about it and you're not coming from a place of being ignorant, then people, you know, you can turn those people that hate you into people who actually check you out from time to time. And that's something that, you know, I really do strive for. I'm going ahead, fools. I'm kidding. But, oh no, I hate this boss. This boss is the worst. He is the worst boss on the planet. His attacks slay me all the doggone time. Not a good time. Okay, I'm in Devillian mode. I'm an idiot. I should be using Devillian mode. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. And see, my magic meter, it goes fast, man. Oh, I gotta use it as quick as I can. See, that's the only thing. Okay, so... Okay, I will take care of this resurrection device. I'll have him do the other half here while I'm taking care of this. Ah, see, and I've been having this problem where I just kind of, you know, it freezes me up, you know, a little bit. Okay, so took care of that. Yes. And dungeon finished once. Yeah, it sucks to be you, man. We slayed. Excellent. Yay! Alright, so let's spin, see what we get. And... okay. You get 500 Devil Souls. That's pretty cool. Alright. I can't believe I have to finish that dragon by myself. That really sucks. It really does suck. Okay, so we finished that. And the other thing I noticed too is people don't really like to, you know, party together. Like, they don't really like to do that. Okay, so let's try to get at these ghouls that I was originally going to do. But yeah. Yeah, it's been a journey though, but I really, you know, I've prayed on it, and I really feel happy now, and I feel complete. This is what I'm meant to do, you know. It's one of the things I'm meant to do. That's what I feel. Because I wouldn't be here if I didn't have the talent or just the ability to be myself and enjoy gaming. Like, I've always loved, you know, gaming in general, and I love making women feel good, especially the younger generation. Do not be embarrassed if you like technology or anything like that. Really embrace it, because you can pave a very unique path for yourself where you will be in demand, you know. And I mean, things are changing now, and women are, you know, are of course more accepted, but we still have a long way to go, I would say, in regards to cultural, and also in regards to LGBT community being incorporated and not always having to deal with ridiculous amounts of gamer harassment, which to me is absolutely absurd. You know, I do not tolerate that on my show either, and I correct people. Like, if you come, you know, if you come in here and you're ignorant, I do correct that, you know, I really do. And it's something that's very important. Now, I like that you do have some of these remote quests. It's very helpful. Very, very helpful to me indeed. Okay, so we need to... okay, let's go defeat the puppet ghoul and the puppet, or the tainted ghoul. As you can see, a very attractive face. It's very in this season. Okay. I'm sounding like I'm Tim Gunn, like, you know.
Not ready yet.
This ghoul is very in season. It really speaks to me. It's very couture.
Not ready yet.
Horrible.
Wait.
Let's go. Let's get these crystals. Yeah, see this mouth. But here, good news too. I forgot to mention that. I can't believe I didn't mention that. I am getting another gaming mouse from one of my favorite brands, which is called Feautured. They recently just came out with their 9200 DPI series. So yeah, I cannot wait. It should be coming hopefully by Sunday, because like I said, I always like online shopping. You know, you get that quick shipping time, and yeah, it's a good time. Like, I'm really excited to get it. And see, this is one thing too, maybe I'll talk about it separately. I hate being a lady with big hands. You know, it's frustrating sometimes. It really is. Come on. This thing is... yeah, these monsters are not playing. Very powerful. But yeah, like, I just hate it because it's really hard for me to find a mouse that really works. And Feautured seems to be the only brand that I found for me that has big hands. I may do a separate video on my YouTube channel kind of talking about gaming mouses if you have big hands as a lady, because it's really hard to find one. It really is. And all right, let me F1 this here. Okay, so I finished that one. I like this. This skin is a lot more rubbery than what I expected. Yeah, that's a very classic line here, I will say that. Okay, so we need to activate the... Oh, nope. I won't do this one because that's level 23. I want to be up to that level. Okay, so let's... Oh, come on.
Matching complete.
Wait a minute, I got another dungeon request? Are you serious? Wow. That just came out of left field. Left field! There we go. But yeah, Kiwi we have in here. We got another wonderful person in here. I really appreciate you being here. And if my mic is really, really loud, let me know, because I can always go and adjust it. Actually, did I even take a look at my inventory? Well, who has time for inventory when you need to slay some dogs here? Devastating smash! It seems to me when you get combos, that's the time that you start to get more experience in here. Because I'm not gaining experience. I don't know. I don't know why. There we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, so let's destroy this.
Not ready yet.
Woo! Man, windy. It's a lot of wind. Okay. That's like my favorite voice in the whole wide world right there. Okay, sweet. And you didn't even leave any for me, you bastard. Okay. That's like classic, like 1950s movie voice right there. How could you leave me? How dare you? Just like that. Very classy. Come on, let me get that. Let me get that whip. There we go. Yeah, I gotta equip some of this swag. Like, I really do. Alright, there we go. Look at that fire! Yep, got some more stuff. I see why people do dungeons. It's very, very helpful. See here. I'm just trying to see if my alright. What's going on here? Nope, those are the hard covers. I don't want that. I'm going in! Okay. I'm so ridiculous for yelling and screaming. Like, what is wrong with me? There we go. Oh! There you go. I sound like I'm on the Sound of Music. Tweet fact number 10. I am a huge fan of Sound of Music. That is the first thing that got me into musicals. I also like Chicago, and I also am a huge fan of the Bodyguard musical. I wish they would bring that over to America. I actually watched the Bodyguard for the first time. I actually did a review about it on my other show, and I had some tears. I was crying. I had some water in my eyes. That Kevin Costner, he's quite a hottie patati, I'll tell you that. He's mighty muy caliente, okay? I don't know, it's just something about Kevin Costner, and like, I swear, there's very few women of color that I know that don't like some Kevin Costner. He's looking fine! Ridiculous, but yeah, super awesome. Oh, look at these bodies! It's horrible. Breaks my heart. And I love the art of Devillian. It's so cool. Like, I would love to do a cosplay of one of the characters. That'd be pretty sweet. It would be really cool. Maybe I would find like a designer and help me to do that. Because I would love to go to the con as a Devillian character. I think that'd be pretty sweet. I have the voices, so I think I'm good. Okay. Alright. No! Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, we're taking them out. We're slaying for days. Category is slaying for days. There we go. Okay, so Kiwi, if you're still in here, another question for you. When I'm in a dungeon, I'm noticing I'm not gaining experience at all. Can you explain maybe why that is? Because I am not getting any experience whatsoever. Let's go, crew. Assemble. There we go. Assemble your crew. I'll just say that. Just be ridiculous like that. Oh. But yeah, love Sound of Music. Heck, I would play it at my wedding. That's how much I love it. It's so good. Oh, never mind. No, play it. I'm going. I'm going in. I'm so ridiculous. All right, let's take out this. Like every guy that has ever liked me has looked like this. It's asinine. It's horrible. Oh, okay, I see. So it increases as little as you go and how little you die. Oh, I see. So the more that you know, don't die, that's the better off that you are. Okay, that's really... That makes a lot of sense. I'm an idiot, Kiwi. I am so sorry. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get into this whirlwind of destruction. Alright. Man, we're going through this dungeon quite fast, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's see here. And you know the other thing that's annoying too is when you have a party and you're fighting with people, they don't give you a chance to kill anything for yourself because they know you're gonna get experience from it. So they figure like, you know what, I'll use you, but you're not that important. So... But yeah, I mean, oh, I do not have a lot of energy, not smart. Alright, let's go up these stairs of grandeur. But yeah, it has been an interesting week for yours truly. Like, I know for me, like, I have work coming up pretty soon, so yeah, it's just crazy when you're, you know, where you, like, well, for me, where I work, it's just like I'm dealing with difficult people every day. So I see why people also, you know, use gaming as a pastime, just like baseball, you know, or like football or something. Because it's like, when you deal with ungrateful people sometimes, it's like, what else can you do, you know? Like, you need to unwind, you know? But for me, gaming's kind of a lifestyle as well, though. Being a geek is like a lifestyle for some of us. It really is. You know, I put my all into my geeketry. I spend, you know, some money with my geeketry. Like, I look at my gaming collection and I need an inhaler, you know, like usual stuff. And, oh yeah, let's get that. Okay, let me get the spirit collar. I think that would be smart for me to take care of this. Take care of this immediately. Because if we get some more of these annoying banshees and crap. Oh, and I slayed. Alright, there we go. Well, they destroyed the boss without me, so you could D. Oh, so we cleared it 3 times. Oh, okay, I see. That's why they're doing that. Well, I did get some experience. S rank, not too bad. Okay, let's spin 2 times. And I never get this experience book. I always want to. Okay. Can't complain. Oh, dying less is always good. Yeah, it is. I die more. I die too much. That's my problem. All right, so let's leave the dungeon. Yeah, heroic equipment. It's always good. I think I have some of this equipment already, though. Let's see here. I think I already do. Yeah, and of course it drops me right into Hell's Mouth, right? Okay. Alright, let's get that fell crystal. Get my energy back here. Yeah, I gotta really increase my energy too. Okay, well, and I'm gonna get the Tempest class today too, because I gotta try her out. Now, I have to find out if... I hope is the storyline the same or is it different? So that would be cool if it was different just for Tempest. Okay, so I'm defeated the puppeted ghoul. Oh, these things just won't let me be. Just let me be! Let me breathe! Okay, there we go.
Wait.
Ah, for Pete's sake. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm having some latency. Once I get my other mouse, and I'm probably going to look at another keyboard too, because it's just kind of a little bit off. So I think I'm going to look at keyboards today, once I get off from work today. Ta-da! Okay, so let's look at activating the weapon. Oh, same storyline? Hey, nothing wrong with that. I like trying it with different characters. I don't care, man. Shoot, I'm not judgmental like that. Nope. Come on, come on. Yeah, I really need to get stronger. Any tips on getting stronger in this game? Because I'm still kind of learning my way around it too. Besides the talisman builds and all that jazz. So we got one. Alright, we got two. Done and done. Alright, so what do I want to do here? So I can get into the laboratory or defeat... I think I'm not even to the level yet. I think I'm going to get myself up to like level 30 and then smash that dragon. That's what I want to do. It's like smash. Like Hawk Smash. Hulk Smash. I think this is a dungeon as well. Alright, let's see. Is this one even allowing me? Oh. Come on. Let's see. Let me see if anybody would like to, you know, listen to me for a change to do this. Would be kind of nice. Okay. Because this would be good. Watch, both of them are going to leave, though. Huh, so it might be that my build is not working well for me, but smashing dungeons works really well. Yeah, this is true. Smashing. Alright, let's see. Any answer here, or... Okay. I'm gonna just leave this party because they're being selfish. Alright, I'm gonna just try it for the heck of it. Okay, so this is what I mean by the finding group. So it says 1 minute and 42 seconds, but then what will happen is sometimes it can be a little bit longer. I remember one time it took me like 10 minutes. So I was like cleaning my studio space and being patient, you know. But let's see. So I'm the only one so far. And see, that's the other thing I've been dealing with. I either get people that are really good with party rhetoric, or I get people that are just horrible. And then I end up, I'm like, you know what, I'll just do it myself. Screw it. Do it myself. Okay. So... let me see if the party matching will work. But I don't think so. Because I tried yesterday and I still couldn't get in either. Oh, you can use a microphone in this game? I didn't even know that. See, you are educating me today on this game. Like, there's so much I need to learn, too. Yeah, see what I mean? It's like this, where it's just... I'll be standing here and all right, let me use the, or you mean the megaphone? Okay, let's try this. See, I always mess up. It's /A. Alright, this is going to be my last round here, and see if anybody would be interested in doing that. But it's like I always get really difficult people. Like, I never get nice people. I always get, like, really difficult jerk-offs, you know what I mean? It's so frustrating. And then the other thing too is finding where the bosses are in the channel. So like if there's like a boss in channel 2-1, I went to 2-1, does it just appear at random, or does it appear at or does it appear when you have to find a specific spot, or is it like a hidden boss? Because that's something I've kind of wondered myself. Because that's something I've kind of wondered, Kiwi, in regards to that. So yeah, as you can see here, nothing's happening. Kind of frustrating. See if I can, well, not gonna happen. Oh well. Okay, so what to do now? Because these are my main missions here, so I'll just enter. I don't even care. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. I'll see if my technique has worked better. And I'll have to look at some more Devillian builds too, and seeing what works better for my character versus what's not efficient. So let's take a look here. Alright. Whoa! Deadly blow. We got some wild azaleas here. Alright. Doing good so far. See, and I run out of energy so quickly. I gotta find another way to get my energy up without being compromised, you know, or dying. One of the worst. Oh, okay, I got a crux slip. Okay. Yeah, let's get that. Alright, doing so far so good. Oh, they do sell them in the auction house? I did not know that. How do you get to the auction house? Or is it on that website? Yeah, because I'm going to need a better build, like for sure. I am going to need a heck of a lot better build. Because I am so sick of this, where it's like, I'm not getting the maximum amount of attacks, especially especially like elemental attacks too. I get slayed by people with higher defense, and yeah, it kind of sucks. Not gonna lie.
Wait. Not ready yet.
And I would think, you know, the higher level up, but see, that's the thing I like about Devillian 2 is that challenge. I'm thinking the higher level up I am, that's the better off I would be. But in this game, it's all about, to me, defense and having a good build. Huh.
Not ready yet.
Alright, I will have to check out that website because I really do need to get a better build for my character for sure. Alright. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this dungeon. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Ah, come on. Man, this thing was like...
Wait.
Come on.
This yet.
Alright, there you go. Yeah, my keyboard is way off. My mouse is fine now, but my keyboard's not correct. Alright, so... Alright, am I still in combat with what? Oh yeah, there's still one here. Okay.
Can't use this yet.
Can I leave now? Okay, I cannot leave. Interesting. Yeah, Mom, I'm coming. Pardon me, guys. I was talking to my mom.
Not ready yet.
Okay.
Insufficient.
So I'm gonna do my food for thought here, because definitely I don't know why I cannot leave this dungeon. It's kind of annoying. I think I may have to die first. Alright, I'll just let myself die, probably. If it'll, oh yeah, there we go. First and the only time that I will let myself die in this game. But let's do some food for thought, shall we? So, this is what's going on, I would say, in regards to the topic we were talking about today. And also learning that hard work really does pay off in this case. I mean, the fact that I had Kiwi in here really helped me to learn the game. And I really appreciate that there are people who take time out of their day to, yeah, let's leave the dungeon here. They take time out of their day to really care about others and care about how, you know, how people feel, whether it's a game, whether it's, you know, working together, all different types of things. I always value what I do, and I always put 110% into what I do. In regards to the juicy topic of the day, we were talking about, do men go out with ugly, you know, women to make themselves feel better? And I think at the end of the day, across the board, people are only going to do what they feel is right, and it may not be right for you. So I always say, before you get into any relationship, even if it's a friendship too, you always want to be with someone that's high value, someone who has a good content of character. And then kind of going back to what I learned from Kiwi today, no, it's absolutely fine, Kiwi. I really appreciate it. Work is important, me too. But it really means, like, this is what I remember I was talking to a friend about this. Like, I was thinking about quitting, right? And I was like, man, I feel like no one cares about these streams that I do, and I put 110%, and the typical things, right? But then I remember she told me, and she was just like, look, one day you will get to that point where you want to get at, and you will, you know, be able to talk to all kinds of people, play different types of games, and Kiwi, thank you. You have put faith back into why I do what I do. Every single person, from Lady Miss 80s to all of people who I consider my mentors, this really meant a lot to me. I'm sorry. Oh, I always get teared up, but this really meant a lot to me today, because I've been playing this game since it was, you know, I got myself, you know, a founder's pack, and I've just been playing, and I never thought that someone would even care to even come in and say hi, and to even share tips and tricks and stuff like that. Like, Kiwi, thank you. You have really made a difference in why I do what I do today. So many have, but you really, really helped me today. Really enforced it, and I truly believe that sometimes, you know, when it, like when you do good things, it comes back to you, and this is clearly an example of that. So to Kiwi, to everybody watching, thank you so much. I gotta go put on the work clothes, make the money. You know how it goes. So oh, thank you so much. I hope definitely you're always welcome. Come in again. I enjoyed the conversation we had today. You are a wonderful person, and I will never forget this day. I am so grateful. Thank you. All right, guys, like I always say, you can follow me, of course, at SINTV Now for Twitter and YouTube, where you'll see this awesome episode and everything that's gone downhill at youtube.com/user/SINTV Now. And like I always say, remember to get smart and stay informed. Bye, my friends. Oh, yeah.